I'm living a dream.
When you work hard, you deserve it. He deserves his dream.
He always wanted to be a farmer, and he's accomplishing what he wanted, getting his goals, and it's going perfect.
He always says, if you have a job that you love, it's not really work. It's what you love.
The dream is being able to develop and grow a business that I create opportunity for my children to be able to succeed in going into the future. If I didn't have my family members behind me, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today.
Toast to Dad, who started it all.
Pagel's Ponderosa Dairy. It all started when Carl and Garnet Pagel bought a small farm in Kewaunee County.
In 1946, he borrowed money from a neighbor to buy this farm that was up for sale. He bought the farm with 8 cows and chickens and a couple hogs, and that's the way he started out. I took over in 1978 with 65 cows and 320 acres, and we're currently milking 4,600 cows at this location, cropping 7,500 acres.
Pagel's Ponderosa is now the largest single-family owned dairy in the state of Wisconsin. To know the Pagels, one should understand that family is the core of their business. The Ponderosa is truly a working family farm. With 3 generations of Pagels and the 4th generation poised to take over, the Ponderosa will remain a family farm for years to come. The farm also employs 100 highly skilled workers who are all treated as members of the family. The Pagels consider their farm a complete ecosystem encompassing the circle of life, starting with fertile land to grow feed, giving the cows that feed so they can produce milk, and in turn the cows, through their nutrient-rich waste, give back to the land, all in the most efficient and environmentally friendly way possible.
The environment is very important to Pagel's Ponderosa. As you know, dairy farmers themselves are environmentalists. They plant their crops, harvest their crops to feed the animals, apply the nutrients back from the manure from the animals, and then we grow the crop again for the following year.
As responsible stewards of the land, the Pagels took part in a study with the University of Wisconsin Discovery Farms program. For over 8 years, the study monitored surface and tile drainage water quality on the farm. Information learned from management practices at Pagels was shared with others in the agricultural community so they could make better management decisions regarding crop production and the environment. Pagel's Ponderosa Dairy employs a crop and soils specialist that helps maintain the fields for optimum plant growth and health of the land. The soils are tested periodically to monitor nutrient content and prevent soil erosion. The soils specialist knows the condition of the land and where crops should be planted to yield the best nutritional value for the cows. For approximately 6 months out of the year, crops are grown to feed and nourish the animals. Fields of corn, alfalfa, and hay are planted in early spring. Alfalfa is harvested all summer long at 30-day intervals, and corn is harvested in the fall. Crops are planted on a rotational basis by alternating deep-rooted and shallow-rooted plants. Rotating crops is necessary to prevent soil erosion. The Pagels use the most technologically advanced machinery to plant and harvest their crops. These machines allow them to harvest between 600 and 800 acres a day. After harvest, the feed is then stored in horizontal feed bunker silos that will keep the cows fed all winter long. Cows at Pagel's Ponderosa Dairy are fed a very specialized diet that provides them with the best balance of nutrition. Cows are fed a total mixed ration, or TMR, which is a recipe of several different nutritional components. Feed is catered to a particular period of a cow's life cycle. The farm employs a dairy nutritionist who makes sure that Pagel's cows receive the best feed available. Feed is tested on a weekly basis to ensure the highest quality. This ensures that they produce the highest quality milk that you, as a consumer, demand. Milk is what it's all about on the Ponderosa. That starts with the cow. Cows are fed enough feed in the morning to give them the nourishment they need to produce milk all day long. Cows are milked 3 times a day on a state-of-the-art 72-stall rotary parlor, and each cow gives an average of 10 gallons of milk per day.
We milk approximately 3,500 cows in this parlor. When they enter the rotary parlor, they are standing on a rubber mat for cow comfort. It takes about 4 minutes for the cows to be milked and about 8 minutes for the cows to go all the way around. After they're done about the 4 minutes, the milkers will automatically come off. When you see the cows, you can see them chewing their cud. It's almost like a kid going on the carousel. They're very happy cows all the way around.
Cow comfort is priority here at Pagel's Ponderosa Dairy.
It comes down to cow care. A cow is a voluntary animal. She gives you everything that you need. The better you take care of her, the better she's going to take care of you.
Pagel's Dairy has 6 freestall barns that provide over 500,000 square feet of living space for the cows. Each barn is equipped with bedding stalls for every individual cow. There is also plenty of space for animals to move around comfortably and exercise. Curtain side walls open for continuous airflow during summer and close for warmth during winter. Pagel's Ponderosa also has a barn dedicated to cows that are about to give birth. Cows have their calves in a special maternity ward inside the barn. The calves are then cared for and fed their mother's milk, called colostrum. After a few days of monitoring, calves are moved to a specially designed facility called the Ponderosa Calf Ranch. At the calf ranch, they will be monitored and given daily health checks. Young calves are kept in private pens to keep them as healthy as possible. As they get older, they will share space with other animals. You might think a cow's best asset is its milk, and you would be right. But cows also produce another product that is also as valuable: manure. For a dairy like Pagel's, manure is one of its most valuable commodities. Manure is stored in holding tanks where it will stay until it's ready to be processed. Manure has 4 separate uses at Pagel's Ponderosa. In its liquid form, it is spread back on soil as natural fertilizer, saving the environment from chemical fertilizers. Manure liquids can be separated from the solids. Some of the solids are then processed into potting soil, which the Pagels allow their neighbors to take and use for their gardens and landscaping. The majority of the solids are dried, sterilized, and used as bedding for cows, providing a light, airy mattress for cows to rest comfortably. Lastly, manure can be processed into biofuel with the help of a manure digester. Liquid manure is stored in an air-free tank and heated to release methane. The methane then powers a generator that creates electricity. With the power generated from the digester, Pagel's Ponderosa provides almost enough power for the neighboring city of Kewanee, a town of 3,000. So as you tour the farm, take a deeper look. You will find that stewardship of the land, respect for animals, and commitment to producing a quality product that's healthy, wholesome, and tasty is a family value at Pagel's Ponderosa.
Everybody has such a strong passion to do the best that they can. That to me is the thing that I am the most proud of.
You know, for him, he's, like I said, he's living the dream. He loves what he does, and hopefully us kids can take over what he has now after he retires.
He takes everybody in and treats them just as well as probably his own kids. So I think in relation that everybody that works here knows that and treats the farm back with more respect too.
He feels that he's achieved more than what he's expected himself to and what anybody else ever expected him to do.
Thank you for coming to Pagel's Ponderosa Dairy. And remember, drink milk. It does a body good.